What's up, y'all? It's your boy ZayZay Reacts, and the video I got for y'all right here is the NBA Best Bubble Playoff Moments Part 1. Before we get into that video, I just gotta say something. So this intro might be a little long, but it's fine. I don't care what you think at all. Basically what I wanted to say is that I 1000% agree with the NBA boycotting these last 2 games or whatever. And I agree if they decided to boycott the rest of the playoffs. However, I wouldn't like to see it. You know, I would rather watch basketball and stuff. But to know that they're boycotting for a bigger reason is so much more important than, you know, a ring or you know, a champion or something. I believe equality. Growing up, I always thought equality was, you know, it was everybody was just equal until, you know, you grow up and you realize how unfairly my black side, my black people, have been treated. They've been done wrong for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and it just so happens that 2020 is just a more modern version of racism, and it so happens just to be mainly the cops that's doing, ex-cops or current cops that are doing the wrong. But yeah, I respect the boycott. You know, they're doing it for all those fallen, you know, black people that didn't deserve what they got. You know, George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery, I think that's his last name. Breonna Taylor, who still hasn't had justice served, and the Jacob Blake that was paralyzed. You mean to tell me you shoot a man 7 times in the back because you thought he was going to go in his car and pull out a gun in front of his kids, in front of his family, in front of the neighborhood? You think he's just going to be like, oh, cops, pop? No, what? The cops did that. It's sick. And then kneeling on somebody's neck for so long, I just don't see how people could just do that to somebody, all because their skin tone's different, or their hair's nappier, or whatever. You know, it shouldn't be happening. I feel like everybody should be treated equally, whether you're black, you're white, Hispanic, you're gay, you're straight. You know, whatever. Just, but that won't happen anytime soon, and it probably won't happen maybe in my lifetime. Maybe we'll always be like this. Who knows? But I'm hoping that I want to try and make a change, so I want to also use my YouTube channel as a platform to help raise awareness to the Black Lives Matter and the black community that's been going on. Now, with me being black and white, that should prove that blacks and whites can get along, because my mom's white and my dad's black, and I'm, I think, every mixed person that's black and white. That's only black and white is what I'm saying. Or if you have black in you in general, but I'm really saying, if you're black and white, just black and white, that should prove right there that blacks and whites can get along, because I wouldn't exist. But I'm gonna shorten this because this intro is like 3 minutes long, and this video is only 6 minutes, so I'm not gonna hold you no longer. I'm gonna get further in detail, maybe in another video soon, where I don't react to nothing, I'm just talking about it. And I do have actually some merch coming. Actually, I know you're probably like, Isaiah, you're not a big YouTuber, why are you making merch? And I'm like, I don't need to be a big YouTuber to have merch. I'm gonna sell merch, and I don't have a picture of it. I might pull up a picture of it. If I do, it'll be like over here on one of the sides. I'm gonna have a picture of my merch, and on every shirt on the back, it's gonna have these hands of a heart, and it's gonna be different races, like black, white, black, you know, Mexican, you know, all that races make it a heart. And it's gonna say hashtag Black Lives Matter on the back, and it's gonna say ZayZay Rex on the front. I'll show you a picture of it. I don't know which side I'm gonna put it on, but I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have merch coming soon. But I'm not gonna hold you no longer because this intro is 4.5 minutes long. Let's get right to this video. By the way, in case you forgot, because I was talking about the Black Lives Matter stuff, this isn't about Black Lives Matter. This video is just highlights of the best plays that were in the bubble, basically. I'm not sure if this is playoff. Oh yeah, it is playoffs. Yeah. Okay. All right. I like that. Embiid.
Because you know how the other team wants to attack, and you know Philly wanted to...
Jaylen Brown got them hops. Now, I was actually kind of shocked that the Boston Celtics swept Philadelphia. So easy in 4 games. Like, I know Boston is a very, great team. They got Kemba Walker for starters. They got Jason Tatum. They got Jaylen Brown. They got Gordon Hayward. They got a stacked team. But the 76ers, I thought just was more stacked. They got Joel Embiid, who's a freaking phenomenal center. They got Ben Simmons, who he could give you a triple double if he decides to do it or whatever. And then you got Gordon Hayward, who's a decent off the bench player, and he's actually could be starting too. You got Jaylen Brown that's cold off the bench, or if he starts, I think he starts. I'm not sure, but yeah, I thought. Wait, did I just? I don't know why I started listing Celtics players on the 76ers. I meant Tobias Harris. I just realized I said Gordon Hayward. I was really talking about Tobias Harris, and I think he does start. And then, let's just get to the video. I done messed up everything.
Go inside. Boston throws a couple of possessions.
These Stan Van Gundy's there to be ready, and what a
that pass was beautiful by Jason.
Kemba Walker the fifth. Oh, Harden.
Believe it or not, I have not watched the Houston Rocket highlight game, and Houston is one of my favorite teams. Actually, it's my favorite team behind the Lake, and then after that's the Lakers. But Houston is like my favorite team. I'm from Houston, so I had to represent hometown. But yeah, I've not watched the Rockets game. I know they're tied 2-2 though.
Loves his defender,
which is actually shocking.
Not stirred. What a move by the beard. Oh, Harden loves his defender shaking.
I can't believe that, but they did let what's his name? Was it Reggie Jackson drop like 30 on them? Was it Reggie or not Reggie Jackson? Or was it Dennis Schroeder? I think it was Dennis Schroeder. One of them dropped like 30 on us, and I was like, dang. They just let him slip. I know we don't have a center, but Jesus.
Not stirred. What a move by the beard.
Two fouls. Hassan Whiteside comes in. Whiteside made some very big plays in game 1. Alley-oop to James.
Blazers, they allowed.
I actually kind of want to see the Blazers defeat the Lakers because of how much of an underdog Damian Lillard's story is. But I also want to see the Rockets versus the Lakers, which I feel like the Lakers are going to dominate because we don't have a center, and they have Anthony Davis. So I don't know how they're going to approach that. But I just want to see that matchup. Each way, Rockets versus Blazers is going to be good, or Rockets versus Lakers is going to be good. As long as my Rockets move on to the next round.
Point pass from Anthony Davis. LeBron James on a mission early in this ballgame. 111-94. Nets made it uncomfortable for the Raptors. Toronto is answering. Oh, that is a grown.
Is that Jared Allen? That man got some defense. He long too in that afro. I feel like that afro gives him more inches.
Man's move.
Jared Allen turns the corner, puts it on the deck.
Ew, is that Ibaka too? That's on Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka. And for Jared Allen,
Lakers can't have that much spacing. You know why? They don't have many three-point shooters.
Oh, but that's deep. I don't know who could really shoot like that besides Lillard and Stephen Curry. I don't think. Yeah, I've never really seen people shoot that deep from. Oh, Trae Young. Trae Young shoot deep like that.
Like that.
If I'm missing anybody, like,
Damian
oh well.
Lillard.
Those are just the 3 main people.
Line. If you don't do that, one dribble, don't foul, get out the way, Whiteside, and let Dame.
an even better human being.
Oh yeah.
Love you.
Fred VanVleet been doing his thing too. He's definitely a playoff player. He'll step up in the big moments. Siakam, I thought he would be doing a little better this year than because I think he had a better season last year. I don't know.
We are proud of you, Flip.
That's a Powell, yeah. I remember this highlight. Boomed on that man.
53 at the free throw line and 50% from three. So they. Landry Shamet.
I hope Dallas beats the Clippers. I honestly am not a Clippers fan at all. I just don't like Patrick Beverly, number one. Kawhi Leonard and should have went to stayed in Toronto or went to like another team. I don't know why he went to LA. What's his hometown, I guess. And then Paul George, Pandemic P, just got his groove back, I heard. Dropped like 30 the other night before the boycott happened, and yeah, I heard he's back. So maybe I want to see Luka move on though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Dallas fan, but I'm definitely a Luka Doncic fan.
That's what you want to do. It's nothing better as being a little fella dunking on something.
turned the corner right here and took off.
Hutchins kicks it.
That's a break.
Smith comes up short.
Pandemic P.
And
What
the
happened?
barrel hits the ground, and it's going to be on Doncic.
Oh, now Doncic just looked down, and look who's coming off the bench. Make sure that's a tech on Luka Doncic. That's not a double tech.
Luka didn't mean that, but that's when he called him like something white boy. He said like you trash white boy or something like
He's the
that.
only one that threw his left arm, and he threw Montrezl Harrell to the ground. Now he says,
Oh, he said stop flopping.
"Stop flopping, big man."
That's what he said. Stop flopping, big man.
Straight points for Milwaukee, and now look out at the other end of the floor.
What is
Oh,
it?
Marvin Williams and Ennis have to be separated, and Ennis, I believe, threw a punch.
Nah, that was not no punch. That was more like a push.
And Marvin Williams, bottom of your picture, fighting for the rebound. You saw Williams take the
Oh,
shot
yeah.
and step in, and that was what got under Ennis'
Right here, see,
skin.
look.
And
Let me see.
right
Yeah,
there,
that was more like a push, like a get off me push, not more of a punch. But
Stan,
When you were on vacation during the bubble, we had him mic'd up for a game, and he was
Austin Rivers is actually one of the quickest point guards I've seen. His takeoff is so quick. I'm like, dang.
while he was sitting
Let me
on
go
the
back real
bench,
quick.
and
You about to
that's
see?
just-
You about to see how quick I'm saying?
While he was sitting
Okay,
on the
that's not
bench,
that
and
quick.
that's just-
But still, that was pretty quick because it beat. It wasn't that quick, but it beat whoever was defending him.
Rivers flies to the rim.
Well, Austin Rivers just
Chris
blows
Paul.
by Chris Paul, and again, Steven Adams can't just put your arm out
I know. You gotta like get in front of him, boy. You a big man.
there. You've got to put your body in front, and the Rockets absolutely loved it.
The team
was
without
nice.
their best defenders in Bradley and Rajon
Oh.
Rondo. Caruso coming out of that timeout. Oh, gets the virtual crowd.
Now, I actually don't want to see Milwaukee move on, but they're playing the Magic, and I know they're gonna beat the Magic because who's on the Magic besides what Aaron Gordon and is Jameer Nelson even on the Magic? I don't even know who's on the Magic. Oh, Markelle Fultz, I think, is on the Magic.
On his feet. Okay. Front row view. And Caruso. Wow. Lakers needed a boost. And Caruso with a fresh cut.
averaging 8 minutes is played in
Who is that?
Do something! Do something!
Who is that?
Davis!
Jack Davis?
2 for 1.
He said, speed boost. Daku. I like when someone get dunked on, they immediately blame somebody else. They're like, you're supposed to pick up. I got dunked on because of you. I've never been dunked on, but like if I get blown by or something on basketball, I'm like, bro, pick him up. But it's really my fault because I got blown by.
Facing, but Kentavious
Gosh. Say it with your chest, Giannis.
Giannis, to me, is definitely the modern Shaq. I'm more fit, more, swole Shaq, but I'm sure Shaq is way stronger than, he used to be way stronger than Giannis, but I think Giannis is definitely the modern Shaq.
Put it on his head.
and scores, and he is a terror coming at you. Good night.
So with a mismatch here, tells Gobert to
That man, Donovan Mitchell, on the first game dropped like 57
clear
or
it
51.
out.
57, I don't know.
Oh, he punches it home
I think it was 57. Then the next game he dropped, or a game later or whatever, he dropped 51.
and says it with his chest.
Of this aggression you're driving in, nobody's going to get in the way of that.
He kind of double clutched it too.
Donovan makes sure.
Right there, look, right there.
Royce
Double
O'Neal
clutch.
picks up
Ugh.
foul number 2.
Walker, pull up.
See what I mean, Kemba Walker? I thought that was Kyrie Irving for a second. I forgot he don't play for Boston anymore. But imagine if Kyrie Irving decided to play in the playoffs for Brooklyn. That'd be a nice. Who's Brooklyn? Oh, Toronto. Oh, I don't think Toronto would have whooped Brooklyn if they had Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Yeah, no way. Hell no. And I kind of like how Brooklyn, they're giving, with this pandemic and stuff going on, it gives Kyrie and Kevin Durant like some time to get to know each other and become, better teammates or whatever.
Kemba Walker in his bag of tricks.
A 6-point lead.
Just snatch back.
Walker here,
Step back.
that's
That's on
just
what's his
big guy.
name?
Now selling it,
I forgot
and
his
they
name.
bought it. That one. I mean, when you use that much body language on a play, to me, that.
What'd he do?
I mean, I would honestly.
Oh, that's
go
moving.
review
Screen.
that one. I
I wonder if they will, because that was, and then I'm not blaming Kyle. I'd do it too. If I
That's what I'm saying. It's the playoffs. You gotta do what you gotta do to get that ball
A
back.
technical foul on Justin Anderson gives them time.
Screen on Jeff Green from Paul. Harden switches on to him. Paul gets to the bucket for the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander got it!
You just let little Chris Paul blow past you, Harden.
The Thunder lead by 1.
He's going to beat off the dribble, pitch it to the far corner.
That was a nice pass, though.
He is doubtful to return for the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this game.
Wow. Chris Paul! Butter!
When does Chris Paul do that?
Chris Paul!
Did he just blow a kiss at the King Shea
Let me
Alexander
see, over.
for the three-point
That's
critical
deep,
shot
too.
under
That's
duress in
deeper
this
than
shot?
normal.
Back to Doncic.
Chris Paul more of a mid-range pull-up, maybe like foot, like right at the three-point line pull-up. Not no deep like that.
Doncic pulls up.
That was all over Instagram and Twitter and stuff. That was nice, and he got the rare double bang bang.
It's good!
Watch, hold on, listen to it again.
It's good! Doncic wins! It's
Damn. Damn.
back to Doncic.
Okay, listen.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Bang! Bang!
Wins the game at the buzzer.
Only person to really other person to get that was Stephen Curry when he hit a buzzer beater in the playoffs against the Thunder, and he was like, no timeout. They were down by like 2, and he just pulls up from deep and bangs that to win the game. I was like, bro, that's basically what he did right here. Except the Warriors were on the other side of the court, and Curry had to run down there. They already had they were on the side, but still same situation. Yeah, that's the end of the video, right? Yeah. Alright, that's the end of that video. That was the NBA Best Playoff Bubble Moments, Part 1. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I'm trying to really build this channel. I'm definitely gonna use my YouTube platform for the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm definitely gonna be trying to help make a change. I'm gonna be not giving out merch. I'm gonna be selling some merch soon, and I'm gonna use that money to, help the Black Lives Matter cause. I'm gonna attempt to make things better for the black community. I want to be, one of the people to help. Hopefully I get a good fan base and all y'all decide to help, and together we can all just make a change. But comment down below. What team do you want to win the playoffs? As y'all heard, I either want the Rockets to win, the Lakers to win. For the West, for the East, I'll go with Toronto or Boston. I like Boston and Toronto's chances. And also, like I said, I will be making a video without a reaction of me just explaining and talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, because apparently lots of people still don't understand what the Black Lives Matter movement is. They still think people are kneeling for the flag and disrespecting the country. It's nowhere even the meaning of it. And I really shouldn't explain it to you, because if you don't get it, then you don't get it. But I'm going to be a nice person. I'm going to explain it. So it won't probably be today because I got to work on it, but it'll be very soon. But other than that, that's all I got for y'all for right now. Till next time, deuces.